best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 0-1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Hey, look. Top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is swung on and missed by Victor as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. In past meetings with Tanaka, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Popped him up. Drury is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Aaron Judge is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Hit, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fulmer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
First offering on its way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Iglesias gets down to make the play. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And they're runners at the corners now. looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Stepping up now, James McCann, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A wave and a miss.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now batting, Dixon Machado will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gap.
High and deep to center field. Martin going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Mata, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Swung on and missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Settling in now, Aaron Judge, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mata sprinting after it. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Leadoff man retired now for the switch hitting catcher Victor Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. To third. Backhanded. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos now. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit hard to third. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
high in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Dixon Machado digs in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gardner
Takes a knee-high fastball. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped him up. Candelario is there for it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Iglesias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Mata, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Didi Gregorius will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night.
Buck Farmer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Sanchez at second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. Count remains at 0-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Fulmer hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan. You look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. But then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's
the Tigers, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
68, Dylan Betances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Previous history against Dylan Betances, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Leonis Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Tigers. Touchdown, 7-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hot shot to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Aaron Hicks.
He's set and the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers nothing. Dixon Machado digs in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, strike one, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Mikey Marta. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Machado comes up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the game.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos moves over, 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Michael Fulmer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.